Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. Okay, allegedly it was said that Mariam have fired Ooni of Ife for eating Queen Naomi's food in Akure. Okay, recently we heard that allegedly that Ooni of Ife have not been eating, that he has always been over apprehensive to all the oloris in the palace, that nothing makes him happy any longer, that everything he talks about is Queen Naomi, how to make up with Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, that though as in all the oloris in the palace, that this time around he no longer talk to any one of them, he no longer eat his food, he no longer does anything that makes him happy, that sometimes he will just be holding his phone waiting for Queen Naomi's call, which will never come, and after everything he is always down. When you see him, you find out that something is deeply eating him. So it's even according to what we're hearing, they said that it gets to a point that Olori Mariam have to act fast by calling on his father to come and talk to him, because the matter was getting out of hand. That even when the cooks cook for him, that he is not going to cook, because we also heard that the wives in the palace, they don't cook for him. They know they cook for reasons best known to him. I could remember one of the interviews granted to Olori Tobi that I saw. She was asked, are you cooking for Ooni of Ife? And she said, I am a good cook, but I don't cook for him. He have chefs that cook for him. And it was also said that before that chef started cooking for him, they took him to Ifa, and he swore an oath to protect Ooni of Ife with his life. So it was said that it is only that chef that can cook what he eats. No matter how good cook the wives are, he doesn't eat from them. That is a way of saying that he is playing safe with them, trying to be in a safer side. He doesn't eat. And even when the chef that have been sworn to, that have taken an oath to protect him, cook these days, that he no longer eats, that is because he have lost his appetite. He no longer feels for food. All he yearns for these days is just Queen Naomi this, Queen Naomi that, Tadenikawo, and everything within his power. If you are following this gist very closely, you will notice that preparation they said he was making to bring Laide Badmus to the palace as the seventh wife, it's like it's been paused for now. Although I know that will make Mariam very happy, because she have been doing everything within her power to stop that. So, but the situation is that Ooni is all about Queen Naomi these days. So any other thing apart from that, that is aside. And I think the reason for this is because it was revealed to him that Queen Naomi is royalty. Yes, although they told him earlier that she's royalty, but they did not explain to him that even if she's not royalty in his palace, that she is going to be royalty somewhere else. So, but after the last Ifa priest that he brought to the palace explained things very well to him, he is not sleeping any longer. He is always after Queen Naomi, trying to make up with her, because he thought earlier that no matter what happens, no matter how bad it may go, that Queen Naomi will surely return back to the palace, because they told him that she is royalty by marriage, and that she is going to remain royalty. But the moment they explained to him that if you treat her bad in your kingdom, that she might leave you to be in a better kingdom as a royalty, that is when he wake up from his slumber. And ever since then, we have stopped hearing about the next wife that he wants to marry. Even the preparations with Laide Badmus, who happens to be Mariam's friend, it's like it has been paused. All we are hearing now is He's in Akure today, he is in Lagos tomorrow, he's Intel after Queen Naomi. No, everything he can do to make up with Queen Naomi, that is what he is doing these days. So lately we heard that he went to Akure to meet Queen Naomi, and most of these days, before now, whenever he goes there to see Queen Naomi, he's not he will end up not seeing her. Either that Queen Naomi is in Lagos because we heard that she bought a house in Lagos, or she is somewhere that he may not know. So luckily enough for him, he went to Akure this weekend and met with Queen Naomi. And it was said that not just that he met Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi granted him audience. And don't forget that it's been a long while that Queen Naomi said that he don't want to see him, he don't want to speak with him, he don't want to do anything with. But this time around, he was lucky enough to be granted audience by Queen Naomi. And not just that, it was said that he asked her to go and make him food. And Queen Naomi went to the kitchen and prepared a very delicious meal for him. And don't forget that he is not eating from any other person, but he ate from Naomi's pot. That is to tell you that this thing that he has been claiming that he loves Queen Naomi, he truly loves Queen Naomi. But the fact remains that a lot of people have been saying that maybe he has been under something, that someone might be pressing him to be doing what he's doing just to prepare Queen Naomi. I don't know which one is true, but the fact remains that we heard that he ate from Queen Naomi's pot, which he have not done to any other oloris. I also heard that while Queen Naomi was in the palace, that she is cooking her husband's meal. That other chefs and cook in the palace will cook meals for other people, but that which Ooni of Ife will eat, that it is Queen Naomi that is making the food. And now he went to Akure, he eats from Queen Naomi's pot and relaxed. It was said that they had a long conversation, although what they discussed is yet to come out, okay? And he rested, after which it was said that when he comes back to the palace, that Mariam changed it for him, telling him that you don't value us, you neglected us so much. Oh, we heard that you went to Akure, and not just that you went to Akure, you also eat from Queen Naomi's pot, but you never eat from our pot, not even once. So it was said that Dr. Elizabeth and Tobi did not even notice, because they know that that is him for you, and there's nothing you will say that is going to change him. But Mariam, who always liked to make troubles, she decided to challenge him, telling him that this thing that you are doing is getting out of hand. We no longer appreciate it. It's not acceptable. This and that and all that. So guys, that is what we are hearing. I don't know which one is true or not, but I want to remind you that all this information, they are all alleged, okay? We are not there with them, and we do not hear from them. So it is not a first-hand information and should not be treated as such, okay? So guys, I don't know what to think. Whatever you think about the whole thing, please do well to share it with us on the comment section. And I also appreciate you for your support for me, for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.